I get people to worry about diabetes. They worried about getting low blood sugars. And I'm talking now about normal people with pre-diabetes, insulin insensitivity, or maybe type 2 diabetes. I'm not talking about type 1 diabetes. It's different. So low blood sugar for me is, and we're talking about 4 millimoles. So your goal is to have a blood sugar in the morning between 4 and 6. Diabetes and pre-diabetes, people are waking up with blood sugars above 6, sometimes 9, 10, 11, 12, even all the way up 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, which is dangerous. High amounts of sugar in your blood causes multiple problems. But then people go on a low carb, or they start taking medication for it, and then they wake up with blood sugars that are down by 4 or even 3.9, which is classed as a low blood sugar or a hypoglycemic attack, and worrying about that. But you don't need to worry about that if you're a normal human being. Maybe you've got type 2, because your body can make glucose for you. Your brain, the brain is the most complex thing in the universe. It's not stupid. So if we have a low blood sugar, we have receptors, we have sensors to see if we've got a low blood sugar or a high blood sugar. If we have a high blood sugar, the signal goes to the pancreas to produce insulin, and the insulin is supposed to get rid of the blood sugar and put it into the muscles. And that's where the problem is, where we don't have enough muscle to absorb any more sugar, or we've been eating too many sugar, too much carbs. But a low blood sugar, you get a signal to the brain, the brain sends a signal to the pancreas now to make glucagon. Glucagon then goes in, sends a signal to the liver. The liver get a signal to make glucose, and this is called gluconeogenesis. So your body, your liver can make glucose for you. So you might have if you're outside and out and about, you might get a 5-minute dizzy spell, a bit sweaty, feel like you're a bit drunk, you might get hands shaking. So you can sit down and you can wait 5 minutes, and your liver will make glucose for you. Gluconeogenesis. Glucose, new, genesis means generate. So your body can make it for you, as long as you're not type 1 diabetic, where your pancreas now doesn't work at all. So you can't make glucose because you can't make glucagon. So you can't make glucagon, so you don't get a signal to make glucose. Then also you can't make insulin the other end. So that's why people with type 1 diabetes have to inject insulin, because the pancreas doesn't make insulin anymore. Doesn't make insulin, doesn't make glucagon. But a normal person could get a low blood sugar. So if you're type 2 diabetic and you're worrying that your blood sugar is too low, yes, you need to ask your doctor. If it's been low every day, 4 or say even 5 or less, then you can maybe start reducing your medication. If you're on medication. If you're not on medication, then you need to be eating more carbohydrates, but normally it's because you've been taking medication that's making your blood sugar go low. So then you start asking your doctor, can we reduce your medication? Is that okay, doctor? Doctor says yes, then you bring your sugar down, your medication down, your blood sugar goes back up to 6, 6.5, 7, and then over time with doing weights and eating the right foods, your blood sugar can come down again because you get healthier, and then we can come off your medication. It takes a long time, 6 months to a year, maybe more. But you don't need to worry if it's a low blood sugar so much. You're not going to die from having a low blood sugar if you're not type 1 diabetic, because your liver can make glucose for you. Gluconeogenesis. Okay. How are you getting on? Are you on medication? Let me know. If you need any help, if you want any advice, just reach out. Always around to help on a phone call or message or whatever. Are you taking medication? Metformin, gliclazide, empagliflozin. There's quite a few different meds out there with different side effects. Maybe you want some information on them, or some help or some advice, then reach out. I'm here. Have a good day.